You get the left beam lined up, seat belt beam, got my right angle setters in position, the right one's still bolted to the floor, but that's looking pretty straight. If you line that left hand beam up with a door frame, that looks pretty good. So I'll base my floor markings on that to drill my holes in the floor. So this post has been giving me headaches because constructing the inside of the shower means drilling this out, and not only drilling bits out of it, but leaving access holes for bolts and stuff like that. So it did occur to me the other day, because this don't line up with things here, then I might need to fit another little post on the other side of it, which I were initially thinking that'd be just extra work and a pain basically. But no, because all the benefits are incredible actually. It'll fit in the door frame like that, the door don't interfere with. And using 2020 like that, all the inside panels can fit to that. Partly to what's attached to this, but mostly to that across here. And also I can put beams across here to actually fit the shower controls to. It just makes life so much easier, and in that end it's such a benefit. So I'm feeling pretty chuffed about figuring that out actually. Got this mostly, it doesn't look bad, 3 beams, and I put T-nuts in here ready to put wooden panels in. Still got to put the little beam on that side here. Seat belts mostly in, although I've got to do a bit more work on that. It's partly that which made me realise I've got a little access hole on this side for putting the seat belt bolt in, but it's really easy to drop any of these bolts, seat belt nut, anything down this. I've not made an access at the bottom, so I'm going to have to do something with it. It's quite a bit of dismantling to take it all, well, you don't have to take it all apart, but to move it out of its position. But I need some sort of access at the bottom to remove things that drop down here, otherwise all the shower would have to be taken apart, and I can't have that obviously. So I think at the bottom here, I'm going to cut that out roughly to there. Have these just bolted through the one side and make another bracket up to connect inside that to get some more strength. That's my access hole made. New bracket made, or drilled at least. Holes drilled in floor. Ready to put it all back in. So I've got all the big frame in position. Everything tightened up, seatbelt on properly. It's just a side bolt that I haven't got. I haven't got the correct size that fits on the side of the seat. That's the only thing I'm short of. So all I've got to do now is fasten the little beam into position, measure everything up and fasten that. Nice. Well, I've been busy doing some more giant Meccano today. I've made a slight mistake here. That bit needs to go outside there. It's not cut wrong, it just needs to go outside. I've just put it together wrong, so I need to sort that out. I've got to check the angles, and I've also got pieces for the wall of the galley to go across here and down, so I can get a right angle here and get all that put together. So I'll attempt to fit it into the van tomorrow. just long enough. Does that need a long bolt on there? I probably can't even find it. Push a bit of steel panel back there, I think. I'll have to drill that a bit further, unfortunately. So I'm trying to line up my bed support that I've just been putting together. It's pretty good, and it lines up. I've just got this bracket wants moving around to this side, just to clear that, and then at the other side I don't want this coming on the inside of the shower, so I shall move that to the other side as well. Lines up quite well. Hang on, that don't line up well, what's up with that? So I'll just go along this and show what's wrong with this. That needs to fasten there. This needs to fasten here, and it's miles out and I've realised what I've done wrong. Fastening this in temporarily. Just I've got another couple of beams to put to the side and make the rest of the frame work with. For a bomb with the best wheels on probably use them not to be fair. I've now corrected my Murphy bed support, as I showed in that with that bit of paper that I altered This wanted to be 1500mm long, which it is now. But what complicates matters for the shower cubicle over here is that this is part of both. So it's a bit complex getting my marker for my beam in this corner, and I've just set this up quickly to show how I did it earlier on. I set my two right angle clamps up, and bear in mind this one is not on line with that, it's at the side of it. You can just about see down there. So it wants to be on that side of it, where that wants to be in line, and that's my marker. So that's how I got my mark for that beam. To get everything lined up, it let me get an accurate measurement across the two beams here, where that beam is going to be. So it got me my measurement across these two as well. So I've got the cross beams already cut, and the angle connectors joined up, and I managed to do all them at offcuts. I'm actually one short, so I'm waiting for some aluminium before I can do the last one. This is one of the shower beams. I had a little rethink with this one because it ridges in floor, and now I'm attaching it up to the ceiling. So unfortunately I've got an extra hole here. This is going to be all that supports the bracket. Just going to make that a little bit bigger, and then it can go in. So I was going to have this bracket that way round. Cut some of that off and make that a little bit bigger. And it would have been, the bracket would have been mostly concealed than the beam net, which would have been quite neat, but it just didn't quite work how I'd like. So just going that way around with this on top of one of the ridges. So I'm just checking underneath. I've got two bolts here, and I'll come earlier. And where I'm going to be drilling is, I think it's that ridge there, and it's on line with that, so there's nothing in the way, so perfect. Get on with it. So I've got one little oblong shape here written on for it that says shower beam, cross that. Another one here that says shower beam, and it's not going to go on either of them, it's going here just behind this one. These are holes I'm going to make. Like backside line up there. So I'm going to be putting M6 rim nuts in these holes. That's not quite big enough, so I'll need another bit opening out after I've drilled with this drill bit. That's a big hole. Like that. I have found these rim nuts since I had problems doing the dinette area, solid door frame there, in the first episode. the problem, what I was doing there, I wasn't putting the ribbon up, falling off onto this. Something right up, this pushing right down, that's screwing right on, this inner bit screwing right on, and then the ribbon up tightening right down onto it. Once that's all done, you can have a slightly bigger hole, but the ribbon itself and it'll still hold it right. Because I'm starting to get obsessed about making it more long than just being a ribbon. I don't think that's absolutely necessary. Oh, what's happened here? It's me that's not put that in there. I can put this in place, but looking at it online with that, I don't think it's quite in line. I think it wants to move a bit further that way, so I'm going to have to slot the bracket, and also I think it's leaning too far this way. I think it wants to come that way a bit. Just a quick measurement check here and here, and there's miles out. I'm going to move that across to here, fasten that into this hole, same at the back, and then turn this around, fasten it to that side. It should straighten it up, I think. We'll have a bit of work to on brackets and all. So I've got this shower beam in place. I've got a slight problem. The Murphy bed basically attaches to that face along here, comes down that way. I'm almost certain it's going to hit that, so this needs to come this way. Plenty of bracket to play with there, so I can slot it that way, enabling it to move this way. I'll just slot it that way, I think. That's an easy fix. Just to make this bit clear, there's no problem at the top. It's just a case of slackening these two off and it'll all slide either way, but I need it to move forward. Maybe half an inch, a bit less probably. So I put this beam in place now for the shower. But it's not going to be in its final position yet, because putting that in place has highlighted other issues. Like this one here, this beam here for the bed support. You'll not be able to tell looking at it this way, but trust me, it is out of line. That is that direction, and this is more this direction. This is more over here. And it's not occurred to me before with these angle checkers to use the outside bit like that. And having checked that angle, I mean, I've now loosened everything and checked that and tightened this side up, but check how far I've done it on the other side. I mean, that was miles out, so I've got to redo the holes and sort that out, and then hopefully no more alignment issues, and this will want tilting that way a little bit, which is no problem up here. And now this one lines up perfectly as well. So I decided to go with a 2040 for that bit, with a piece of 2020 on top, and then we'll have a piece of 2020 up here carrying on.
I'll just fasten one of these cross beams in to get some rigidity before I put the Murphy bed in. It's going to be awkward. This bit were actually an off cut. Unfortunately, I didn't have a piece in stock to take it right to the wall, otherwise that's the way I'd have done it. I'm still waiting for an aluminium delivery, but I fixed it to the wall down here with a little piece. Again, that's obviously an off cut now. And now I'm ready for the Murphy bed. So I've still got part of the support to make up here on this side, at a right angle. So it's not as strong as it can be yet. But these gas struts are way too powerful. It shouldn't take that much force to bring the bed down, it's just ridiculous. That is way too much.